Hi, how's it going tonight? This is Mike Cardinuto from Long Island Paranormal Investigators. We are doing our show, LIPI Presents Real Ghost Hunting. Here we are at the Speakeasy in York, Pennsylvania. Some of the claims that we heard of the location, it was built in the late 1800s and was a speakeasy during the 1920s and 1930s. A lot of different activity here, sounds obviously. EVPs, voices, so we're going to see what we catch tonight. We have equipment all over the place down here. We have all stationary stuff here. We're going to take you through as we go through the night. So here we are, we're going to start the investigation. We're going to kill it, go lights out, and start our thing. So here we go. Ready to kill lights.
I walked around from KP for hours and never felt like it was bad. That's fun. I'm sure it's not sleeping in the cars. So what else?
I'm just like, otherwise, yeah, we can do it, but I'll tell you right now. Alright, so we're all set up?
Yep.
So we got a couple of equipment out here. We have on the chair right there, we have a geophone that will light up, red lights, if there's any type of movement on the stage area. We have on the piano back behind Brandon over here, we have 3 static pods. If anything moves over there, it should set them off. You'll see blue lights go off. I do have a K2 meter right here that I'm going to leave and see if we capture anything through that. And that's what we have over here for now. And all of us have a whole bunch of handheld stuff, so we'll see what we got. First time investigating this place, we've never been here before, so we'll see how it goes. Let's start the EVP section. All right. Anybody want to start? I'll start. How's it going tonight? My name is Mike. I have a whole bunch of people here with me. We came here tonight to try to communicate with you. Can you give us a sign of your presence that you are here with us tonight? We have a couple of devices around with lights that can light up if you get closer to them. If you could try to do that for us, that would be great. Then we have a bunch of smog here. A little high, it looks like.
She came down a little bit more than it was over there. I'm in the green, 0, 2.5.
What do you got on visual?
0.1.
I did like a little sweep with it earlier, and it wasn't bad at all. It was like 0.2.
Digital?
Yeah.
Over there, we were setting up, I was trying to tell them the track field. It's like pretty high. And that was running like the first like couple of hours, it was jumped up to like 4.
Covered around 2 and that thing's honestly getting on.
Is it? Really?
Yeah. It is. Are there any women here with us tonight? What kind of shows took place on the stage behind us? Do you get many visitors down here?
Is this your favorite spot to get some booze?
here with us? Can you make a loud noise? Make your presence known?
How do you feel about teetotalers?
What year is it?
Do you have a message for us? Or a message to give to someone else?
Can you make me a Manhattan?
Did you work here or play here?
Paranormal Investigator. You guys keep that.
And when he walks away, that's when something happens.
What happened?
No, I mean, that's something can happen to you when you're not on camera. Oh, guys, you see what just happened? God. Just off camera. Conveniently off camera.
Do you like what they've done with this place?
How do you feel about people visiting here? There's water running in the background.
Where'd you hear the water running behind us? I heard like a full sentence.
What's your liquor of choice?
Trying to watch a DVR, there's a lot of stuff going by.
It's a little dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of dust. You mean the demons? It's my Cardinuto, the continuation.
And honestly, there's a lot of debunking you can do here.
You want the PA, July 26, 2018.
Feel all the stuff that's in the water.
It's good for you.
Hopefully, build character.
And mesothelioma.
It's all right here. These are actually ghosts.
There's spirits floating around us. Gathering.
Not getting too much on the camera though. I take photos. It's not too much.
What kind of camera?
The digital camera? Yeah, it's not too much dust particle on it, which is good.
Cool. Speakers to light. The amount of lights we got.
That's true.
Don't be keep the flash on.
Sorry, I did not say one.
Ah, you're good, you're good.
You
guys want to do an outlaw section, see if anything comes through that?
Yeah.
And last thing we're, Halsey, we got some weird shit. Let's see what we have in the outlaws.
You got here, man.
Vermouth.
Oh.
Foul, yeah, that's a
we'll do an Ovilus session, see what happens. The Ovilus is a device that has a word bank built in, and the theory is that the ghost, the entity, whatever you want to call it, try to communicate with us using those words. It is a programmed device, so you really got to take it with a grain of salt. So we'll do an Ovilus session, we'll see what happens. Whatever does come through the device, whatever is around here, we only want positive stuff to come through, nothing negative. We'll start our Ovilus session now, and see what we got. Is the touchscreen on? Is it square? Who's back?
Shitty's back.
Back again.
Who's here with us tonight? Can you tell me your name?
What kind of establishment is this?
If you are here with us, try to use this device to communicate with us. Z-Sense.
Like the letter Z?
Yeah, the letter Z. Sense.
0 cents. That's exactly what you're making.
Like I said, try to use this device to use those words to communicate with us if you can.
Can you tell us any of our names?
Ah.
It's Connor.
Water and ocean. I wonder if this goes in the cloud. I think it's up in the cloud.
Unless it's on North Ocean, it's back in the.
Wait.
Or the Baltic
My
Sea.
name's Connor, and that's from, I'm like, Irish, that's the north.
Oh.
Got it.
Calling you out, sir.
Shit.
Personally. And at the volume, so be trying to hear me, but see what happens.
Name me your favorite drink.
Do you want us to spread out down here, or do you like us staying over here?
Making bathtub gin.
Weird. I feel like it just always spits out words.
It's what it is. You got like, with the box, it's got all these like little circles, right? Just before it was maxed out, I had a whole bunch, now it dropped down to 2. I don't know exactly what the hell that does, what that means.
Mum?
No, it's a
Malevolent.
Malevolent.
Is there something malevolent here with us tonight?
It's weird, it's not spit out the same number of words. Shame to the time.
Always danger to be here.
Yeah, but not about me. Are we bothering you by being down here?
Why are you so quiet?
Do you want us to leave?
Do you want us to stay?
Who's
Down
the
arena.
owner?
Wow, guys.
Yeah, that.
Who is malevolent? Turn back on, it's got like 400 words. Yeah, demons, leave,
Leave.
Can you guys watch this episode? I would love to know whoever out of this four, do you have this issue with this device freezing all the time? Freezes.
That's my stomach.
Let's try this again.
This is real ghost hunting.
Real.
Sure it goes.
I'm real tired.
I'm gonna take a picture, Brandon, watch me.
Who's here with us tonight?
One more picture.
Lots of things standing up on this table in front of us. If you're here, can you knock something over?
Usually it
Spins
Shit out a little bit.
yeah. I mean, it's frozen again.
Are you freezing our device?
All the time.
Maybe we got a little trickster guy.
My stomach again.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
Joe, I'm wondering, because it didn't like pronounce that whole word.
Yeah, 11.
It's like, holy crap.
Skip right out of it.
Whatever I need to.
I'm gonna look like such a fool on that camera.
4 and an altar. Did somebody have an altar down here?
Church approved.
Patron Saint Johnny Walker.
Are we sitting at the altar?
Yes.
No, it's at the table raises up.
I wish.
So we should sit anything at this point.
We have to end the session for Haritos and maybe start a PSP 7 movie.
What is that?
Value full unclear.
Is that like an operational system message from the obelisk?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Syntax error.
What are you unclear about? It's a cross and carry.
Yeah.
Across the threshold?
Cross, like a cross. Not like across, like across the way.
Across where? Across this room?
Across the street?
Do any of these dolls belong to you?
Below daddy?
Ew. Right before that, I heard like a voice.
Yeah,
Where?
Back.
right there.
Like
Look back.
it sounded far away by the dolls.
Did your daddy give you one of those dolls?
There's a duck down here.
There's a duck.
Excuse me. A duck will come, please.
Oh, this is really smooth.
Difference beckoning.
Different butt beckons.
I was beckoning it differently.
Are you beckoning us to the other side of the room?
Oh, I suppose I want to block out the red
Oh, the
light.
other side? I said we just go down, if that's what you guys
He
are
says,
doing.
I feel like
It wants us
it's
to go
over
there.
I'm
there.
gonna end the obelisk section. We're gonna head to the other side of this room, which is all the way down the other end. Yeah, if you want to keep talking to us, we're gonna be down there. Thank you for being with us. Let's go down.
That was a demon.
As you guys can see, we have 4 DVR cameras here tonight set up. We have a class 2M laser, a hairline laser. Once our team moves past, I don't know if you can see that through the camera or not. But it's basically what that's used for. Somebody blocks through the laser, you're able to see which direction it's moving, approximately how fast it is, and approximately how tall it is. So we have that set up over here. We have 3 motion sensors. As I walk down, you'll probably see them go off. So we have one right here. We have another one right here. We have another one right here. 3 motion sensors set up in here. And this little caged off area, we have a motion sensor in here as well. A DVR camera with a cell sensor set up as well. So we're going to go down to the other end. We have there's like this stairwell that leads up to the playhouse area, which we don't have access to. But they had like, below the stairwell, they had like a whole bunch of like dolls and stuff set up, really weird, I don't know why, but. So we put a bunch of equipment over there, which we'll take you to now.
No, it's staying. It's going down. Yeah.
So like, pretty happy.
Yeah, but right here. So right here on the outlet, I'm at 0. I'm like 0.1, 0.2. But then right here in this pocket, 3.5, 4.5.
It's weird because I get nothing right here. That's so weird. I get stuff right over here, I get something. Yeah, right here. I don't know what I'm picking out, but
I have
something over here.
3.
Romex cables right there. There's a Romex.
Romex cable?
All the Romex, yeah, right there.
As I get close to it, it goes down. Yeah, I'm at only like 1.5.
And the DVR cable right here.
Right, it's like right mid-level.
Yeah, that's what I noticed over here.
It's not paranormal because I can go
Yeah.
here every time and it's gonna jump.
Exactly.
So it's not.
It's just a
something.
pocket.
Yeah.
I was just trying to find the threshold of it. Right here it ends. Just watch.
Yeah, I'm
And then-
a little something there, but
Right here, we're at 1. And then it just goes.
goes up, right?
Yeah.
You're right here. It's like there's something, I don't know if that's,
Oh, 6, 7,
there's a bunch of wires.
7.5.
I mean, it's all natural, nothing
Yeah.
that's going
Just trying to find the pocket of it.
just for our viewers. We obviously have the 2 motion sensors that just lit up.
Yeah.
All of the little dot lights that you see, we have a laser projector set up. There's a little baby carriage in the middle there. We have a REM pod set up in there. And then we have on the stairwell, there's 3 static pods that detect static, which are the light up blue as well. So we'll see what we get in there. We'll try. I think we should try to stay, like James, you're good where you're at. We should try to stay on this side of the motion sensors. I'll put this on the chair maybe.
Stay on the back side of the motion sensor?
Yeah, if you don't let me keep setting them.
Here, Connor, what are you experiencing?
So we're just trying to find where the EMF spikes are at. And so we noticed over here on this side in the ceiling, there's a lot of Romex cables. So I put my arm up right about here, I was spiking around like 20 milligauss, which is like crazy high. Not paranormal, but just a really high EMF field. It's funny, over here it's pretty normal. Yeah, 10 feet away.
So what are some things that high EMF can cause?
It can cause headaches, hallucinations, dizziness, nausea, weird dreams. So stuff that could be perceived as paranormal could be, contributed to high EMF. So that's something we want to try and debunk.
I'm gonna set that up.
I was about to ask what you're feeling, Shannon.
What?
About to ask if you're feeling anything down here.
Nope. I don't want to talk on the phone. I'll have to speak to my lawyers.
Doesn't work like that. You already signed a release form, right, Mike? We own you.
That's my old name.
Oh,
I'm not that person anymore.
I'm not that person any longer.
I have all my impressions written down in the back.
You want to put that on the tripod right there, Andy, facing all the stuff. Here. See if we can get it in.
Sorry, keep you on.
It's real paranormal investigators, I think.
Well, let's take a picture, facing this way, so Paramount's face that way, so I'm blinded.
So we keep hearing sounds coming from over here. Are there any children down in this area? If there are any children,
No, I just heard.
I heard that. That was me.
Yeah.
It's my balls. Sorry.
Your balls made the sound.
Another picture.
No, I said, ah,
Black.
that's not what I heard.
I don't know.
I didn't hear that.
I heard
a
you
deep
guys,
voice.
we'll give you a second. If there are any children down here, we do have a couple of devices with green lights on them, and there's other ones, if you go near them, they'll light up blue. There's one in the middle there in front of the baby carriage that the closer you get, it'll light up different colors, greens, reds, yellows, and it'll make some sounds. Can you play with those for us? They're not gonna hurt you in any way.
Yeah, I'm maxed out. Yeah, that's where the email pocket is. Yeah. Yeah, it's the cables. If you step right over here.
How about the rocking horse? Can you play with the rocking horse? That's crazy.
It seemed like you wanted us to come over here. Brandon, use you on.
No.
Can you make any noise?
Cool.
What'd you hear?
Heard a yawn, or like a. Are you upstairs?
Are you standing right behind James?
That was my foot.
It's me.
Is that your baby in the carriage over there? Can you push that for us?
You guys want me to run a PSP 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
Taking a picture, flash.
So I'm gonna run a PSP 7 spirit box session,
Another flash.
and we'll see what we get.
So that was staying on one channel for a while.
No, it's usually spent.
Someone just talking to you. Someone just talking to you.
I want to say that it could be a cockroach.
Yeah. Can you touch my ear? Can you touch my ear and my head over here? Without it moving.
Who's with us tonight?
Just in that understand like a super hot email pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like 10 milligrams, like right.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, right now, that's maybe, I guess I'm not trying to carry it around.
How many of us are here tonight?
Stop looking at it, you're making it. It is. Okay, whatever.
That's weird.
Can you tell me my name? Can you say that again? Can you tell me all of our names? How many fingers am I holding up?
That's what you have to show. He's holding up 5 fingers.
I heard 3.
I heard 3.
3.
7.
Turns out ghosts can't count.
This kid.
1.
Mike,
Twice it said it.
I spit clothes and shit.
Why did you call my name?
What is that? I just heard Mike again.
Mike is my name. What do you need from me?
I heard something.
Sounds like you have.
Get something.
Do you have a message for me? All right, I'm gonna end this session. And I want you to talk to me directly.
Why is your name?
Or you select.
Yeah.
If that's you and you want my attention, can you make a loud bang? I need a loud bang. Can you do that for us?
Area Bay.
Car door. Sound like.
Did that come from behind you, Brandon?
That's behind me, yeah.
Yeah. Picture.
Make like one of these pieces of wood fall over. That'll be loud. Can you do that for us?
Flash.
Come on, I know you can do it. Give us a sign that you're down here with us.
It's probably Misa. Flash.
Did you get in, you didn't really get in front of it.
No, it sets it off over there.
No.
Goes on the home sheet.
Yeah. If I go over here. Maybe not. It's close enough.
If you feel like we're too close over here, we have lights over there. If you walk in front of them all the way down by that hallway, they'll light up. Can you do that for us? Can you make those lights go off for us? Can you do that?
Static pod's on behind you.
What's up? That one?
Yeah. Can you grab Mike's hat?
Thanks.
Okay.
He's right there, maybe.
Come on, make our motion sensors go off. A lot of people say that this place is pretty active, but I'm not feeling it. Seems pretty quiet right now. Prove to us that you're here.
If you want more videos after us, you might want to start talking to us.
Anybody have a thermometer on?
Yes. What's up?
Can you come over here for a second?
Yeah. Or shit.
Got a cold spot by my left hand.
All the same.
Seems to be gone now.
The HVAC turned on before, that's what we heard.
It was quick. It wasn't a breeze. It was just like right by my hand. It was just cooler.
So, Mike, what was the deal with that radio in your hand?
This was 82.
So that's called the PSP7 Spirit Box. And basically the idea
Nothing
is
best
that
for.
you set it to
Oh,
either-
shit, sorry.
You're ready.
All right, and we're back.
What's up?
And we're back, okay.
PSP7 Spirit Box, and basically what that device does is either scans AM or FM frequencies. We always go with AM. There's just less broadcast through AM and FM around the areas. That's just how we feel. And what the concept is, there's different sweep rates, meaning the level in which it scans out the different frequencies. And it scans the frequencies aloud, so you're able to hear it. What the idea is that the entity or ghost is able to manipulate the radio frequencies and carry over words through different channels. So as it's scanning the channels, you'll hear the same voice carry over through multiple channels. If we get anything through that device, it's actually called an RVP, which is a radio voice phenomena. It's also listed as like an ITC device, which is instrumental transcommunication device.
So you thought you heard something through it?
It sounded like a couple of possibilities. I thought my name was called a couple times, that's why I kept asking for things to happen. Sometimes I'll like hold up my hand and I'll say, how many fingers am I holding up? If we're doing a session for a little bit of time, a lot of times when I ask for like a number, it'll start spitting out a bunch of numbers. But it hasn't before, like as we had the whole thing on the whole time. So we look into that kind of stuff when we see if we get anything. It's hit or miss. I have gotten some interesting stuff in the past on it, so that's what we try to use it here, see what we got. I think bite your hand, Tom, it's all on you.
Singing a lullaby.
How do you feel about me trying to play with your doll? Does that bother you? Can I pick your dolly up?
It's only kind of terrifying.
How about this style? Can I play with this one? I really like this one. Nightmare fuel over here. Can't get that anymore. It's staring at my soul.
I don't understand why there's, why they would set up this here. You know, for a speakeasy, it's not, kids don't go down there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't get why the setup is here.
Do we know, did they say, did she say that? No, why?
Not at all.
I just immediately
These are people come over in this area and get creeped out, but, I mean, no shit. Who wouldn't get creeped out from like demon-looking dolls? And look at the one that's in the baby carriage. It's freaky. I know this, the playpen thing over here, it's freaky looking, you know? Look what they did to this thing. Did you get this on camera, Andy?
What's that?
Nah, it's like mutilated.
It is. It's like a mutilated thing. It's creepy as shit.
What was that?
What just happened?
Well,
Oh, someone just came home.
that's funny.
It's all good, Brandon just had a heart attack and shit himself at the same time.
See that, but like, you know?
Oh, the eyes, yeah.
Yeah, like what is that, you know?
She looks good. She's very pretty.
That's just stand up.
That scared the shit out of you, Brandon.
That's gonna be a B-roll shot with the credits.
This one's smaller than King Country. Film shows my book, but it's in the book.
Standing in Disney's car.
Oh, it's so quiet. I hope so.
What's happening? Why are they trying to get in? Why?
That door opens? Yeah. I thought it was sitting outside. Keeps open.
Somebody's opening the door.
Yeah. Because I didn't have that open. And it was like nail job or something, right?
Someone probably came down here to chill, and they're like, fuck. There's a giant light shining in my face.
That confirms that.
Another reason why it's hard to see. There's a car or a motorcycle that was right underneath the stairwell outside.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, it's like a
Truck.
It's literally a Hummer. It's an H3.
Who was like came in triple R up one of the stairs, came back down. I guess they heard us. So opened the door. I guess we scared him.
Sorry.
I was like, oh, I didn't know what to expect. All of us. Like, oh shit. I was like, I thought that was like a nail shirt. I would check the door. Didn't want to get a door.
It's probably where their kids come down and play.
This is why all the tenants think it's haunted.
That's why
Yeah. Tenants think it's haunted because people down here, coastal investigators think it's haunted because we're running around doing tenants upstairs.
Just like sucks. It's like we're only on the side of the nothing over.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. Big enough for the DVR.
Then what? Hi, you wanna join us?
$15.
That light wasn't on before either.
You want to show us? Well, turn it off. And then turn it back on. So, the light wasn't on before though. It was.
Yeah, it was. But then he turned it off and then turned it back on again when he left.
You can't put around to the parking lot where our cars are parked? They're literally right there.
That's on the outside.
No.
This is just stairwell.
Where are you? Alright. So what happened when you were sitting over there?
Heard a door behind that wooden panel open, close. That's it was a person, so I heard him walk up the stairs, walk back down. Then what I didn't realize was even a door open, so someone was staring at me. I just kind of was like, hi. And they're like, what the hell? I was like, yep. So then I guess we startled them too, as much as they startled us. But yeah, definitely not paranormal.
But yeah, it's like, these are the things that you gotta watch, because sometimes you think you have the place locked down and key and you're the only people around, but it's not always what really happens, as you can see. I mean, there's that door, and when we checked it out during the daytime, it just looked like it was boarded up. And there's somebody right there right now.
That's Tom Dog.
Is that somebody sitting, Tom, you're sitting there? Oh, okay. And we didn't think the door open, obviously it does. I mean,
There's no handle or anything on the inside, it's just
so,
It doesn't open to us.
right. So this is stuff that you always gotta take into consideration. If we were all the way on the other side and somebody opened that door slightly, we wouldn't know. And if they threw like a rock in here, we would hear it. And we'd be like, what was that? You know, it might even, if they threw it hard enough and it came over, we might set the motion sensors off, you know? And we'd be like, holy cow, it's paranormal. We don't know why that stuff went off, but all it was somebody messing with us. So, you know, like, this is the things that you really gotta look out for in this field, because people will try to, you know, mess with you and do stupid shit, so, but that's the way the game is, so. But it kind of sucks, because it's, now if you don't have people down here and you're hearing stuff from this end and we're all the way over there, now you gotta throw it out. Because how do I know somebody didn't open the door and start, you know, ooh, hello, you know? We don't know.
What else are possible sources of contamination around here?
And so there's high EMF, so some of the claims of high EMF is that it'll cause paranoia, fatigue, hallucinations, feelings of being watched. So I can get that. You also, it's a basement, so you have a lot of dust. Like when you look at our DVR system, there's so much dust. You can see it all floating around, and a lot of investigators think that's orbs and spirit activity, but it's not. It's just dust. I mean, Nikon, one of the biggest manufacturers of cameras in the world, came out and said, hey, it's in their manuals. It's like they say it's dust. So, but there's people out there like, no, it's a ghost. No, it's not. So these are the things that we're trying to show the world. You know, yes, stuff does occur, but a lot of the stuff that you see on TV is exaggerated, and it's, you know, it's not real, unfortunately. It's few and far between. But we'll see. Like, as you can see, we have tons of equipment here, and we're asking for it to manipulate, and it doesn't. We have tons of stuff at the other end. We have, I think we have like, what? 2 motion sensors over here, right? So we have 4 motion sensors down there. Not one of them are going off. I mean, we have the geophone down there that lights up red. That's not going off. But it's all of our equipment broken. You know what I'm saying? So, these are things that we look into. I think we're gonna wrap up this investigation. So yeah, I mean, that's it. We'll get back to you guys with our next showing will be the analysis section, whether we caught something or not from the location. Basically, it's like part B to this episode. We'll let you know what we found, what we didn't find. That's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and tune in for our next show, and we'll see what happens then. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for joining us on this latest edition of LIPI Presents Real Ghost Hunting. It's coming in 2020. Watch Real Ghost Hunting, The Reveal Show, to find out anything that we captured on this investigation from tonight's episode. If you would like, you can follow us further by liking, sharing, and subscribing our videos, and clicking the little notification bell to know when all of our content is being uploaded to YouTube. So thank you guys very much for joining us on Real Ghost Hunting. And until next time, take care.